Hi, welcome to the channel. My name is JaiGe, and today's video I've got for you is how to help you win more solo matches. I know every solo match is different, but there are some similarities, and I've recorded some gameplay and I thought I'll just talk through it and maybe do a kind of inside of the mind thing, what I was thinking at the time. And if that can help you in any way, then all the better. I do stream on Twitch now a lot more. If you would like to come and support me, join the channel, have a chat, or just watch the gameplay, I would very much appreciate that. The link for that will be in the description. It's twitch.tv/JAI9E. It's just JaiGe with a 9 in it instead of a G. I'm really starting to get more content out and stream a lot more now that I've got a PC upgrade that actually makes the game look better and seamless when I'm actually playing the game. It doesn't hold me back when I'm recording or streaming now, so it's just a lot more fun to just relax and play the game. And if you're feeling very generous and you're watching the channel and you'd like to drop me a wee subscription, I'm aiming to try and get 300 subscribers sooner rather than later. I don't usually beg for subs or anything like that, but I felt like if I'm going to do this properly, I should ask for a wee bit of help. So if you can help me out and sub to the channel or follow me on Twitch, I would love it. I would appreciate it so much. But without further ado, I'll get you into the video. Let's go. Right, let's get into it. So in solos, like I said before, it's a bit of luck. Wherever you land, you need the right loot. You need not a lot of people to be there. And it's kind of random, and that's why nobody wins every solo match. So I'm going to land at this house here because I find that to get guns quickly, houses are really good for loot to begin with. So I hear somebody coming in with me. I see him there and I get my gun. Okay, I'm going to break down how I won this fight first and foremost, right? So we see each other. I know he's there, he knows I'm there. He shoots at me. I reposition, get a few shots on him, and this is where the fight could have ended, but it didn't. So in this situation, he's low and I'm low. I do have one plate there, but I think most people would have maybe jumped out the window, tried to run away, reposition that way. But I'm going to do the last thing that he expects me to do, and I'm going to be very aggressive. And I found that this can win you a lot of fights, not just solos, like other game modes as well, but in particular. So I'm going to run straight at him, tack sprint straight at him, slide, and I'll get under his camera. So if he's ADSing, he needs to move down. It's just, his gun might block me. It's just such a hard fight for him to take if I do this. And ultimately, that's what wins me this fight. So right under him and get him that way. And I would suggest doing this a lot more. In certain situations, but in a lot of them, it works. A lot of people, they'll have used some of their bullets, they'll be thinking, oh, I need to plate up. They don't have a lot of time to think, so you're already running at them.
Yeah, I'm not going to better.
Here, I think I seen somebody in the window, I'm not sure, but I jump up and look in the window that way. I see this guy, same again, get aggressive, slide towards him. He's not quite ready, he doesn't hit his shots on me. He only took a little bit of a plate. It's always better to go up in the windows as well instead of going up in the stairwells. So heartbeat comes in clutch there. I know somebody's close to me. I did hear his parachute as well. He doesn't get aggressive, so I had time to reload my gun. I see him. I try and break the window so he thinks I may have jumped out. I reload. No sign of him. Heartbeat, he's not there, so he's repositioned. Pops in at the window. He tries to do what I'd done before. And at this point I'm just chasing him because I don't want this to be a really long fight. I break his armour, he's on the run. So I'll just keep running at him, try and get him. Sooner the better. It's another position though where I could have been aggressive and won. Or he could have been aggressive and possibly won. So the next part is I don't have a lot of resources, so I ping a king contract because it's basically a free wall hack in it. I think his just finished there, but I know he's close to this building or inside it, so I'll ADS so he doesn't hear me walking. A wee check on the heartbeat, I know he's still there, ADS, and I'm right on head height, that's just centering. And there's no way you could have won that because I'm ADSing, walking round as he's coming out, and it's right on his face. So you want to always try and keep it head height, or at least chest height, if you know somebody's there, or even if you don't, just for good practice. So I'm getting my loadout here, and I see one in the distance. I'll go with the C58 and the Mac 10. I think I choose this vehicle because it's harder to kill someone out of this than it is the TAC Rover, because it's basically see-through, it's just a skeleton of a vehicle.
No, that's also.
So I'm going to try and get a position on this guy and see where he is. I don't want to drive straight in there without knowing roughly where he is. Somebody's shooting at me from a house, I see behind, I see the glint there. He's actually hit me quite a bit, so I'm going to get out of the way and play up. And this is where I would suggest that you take some time to think about when to fight and when not to fight. So I'm hitting a few bullets here just to see if he'll peek. Maybe I'll get a wee beam on him, but if not, that's fine with me. I'm going to leave it because you can't take every fight in solos, especially because a lot of people are camping, they're in good positions, they've got the advantage on you before you've even started shooting. So you need to choose when's a good time to fight somebody. You can't just gung-ho every single person because you'll die. So here I've got a wee bit of cover, I'll take a few shots at him. Unfortunately I didn't break him or down him or kill him. So I don't want to fight him up there, he can just stay up there for all I care. I do see the loadout drop and I think, right, I'll go get Ghost at least because I'm no fighting this guy. He is getting shots on me right enough. Always try and keep a vehicle handy. I do hear somebody here, even though Liam is talking, I do hear somebody coming towards me, so I'm trying to get my stuff really quick. He does get a few shots on me. This is where I'll reposition. I know that he's close to me.
The last beer's got 18.
I'll ADS, lock, I'll use my heartbeat. I'll get a wee clutch self-revive there. He's not on ADS anymore. I only have one plate, so I kinda want to get this fight done with as soon as possible, or get to fuck, basically. So he's no on heartbeat, and I'm thinking, I'm not chasing this guy, I'm not going to try and find where he is. I try and drive away. Unfortunately, he starts beaming me and my Jeep gets stuck. So this is probably the worst part of this whole game for me because I've got one plate, this guy's beaming me, I'm stuck behind this container and I don't have any cover. So I kinda need to take the fight. He's hitting me every time I peek. I let my health regenerate slightly. Still keep making him shoot me, I'll keep peeking so he keeps shooting and wasting bullets. Eventually he needs to reload or...
There always has been, even when this was...
And I don't know why, but he decides to be impatient and go for that box or try and get higher ground, and because he done that he lost the fight. So I was kinda lucky there, but tried to keep good patience. Speaking of patience, this next fight is... it's just... You need all the patience in the world for solos, to be honest, sometimes. So I'll get my UAV, and I see this guy here. I like to ping the buildings, just so I don't get lost when I'm concentrating on different things. So I ping the building, I know he's in there. I see a glint, I try and get him to peek. But he's not having it. So I'm waiting for him to peek. So now I really want him to peek, so I'll get in the car. I'll use the car, like the third person view of the car, so I can see him without him seeing me. Try and get a few shots on him. I'm not going to stay there the whole time because he could pop back out and headshot me. It's always good to keep moving when you know somebody's sniping. I see him still there, see the glint. Try and just get a few shots on him. Hit him through the wall a wee bit, so I think that makes me think I'm going to try and wallbang him as well if he keeps peeking, which he does. people in solos are like this. They'll just stay in a building the whole game if they can.
Yeah.
But I know the more I hit him, he's not going to have infinite plates in there, so I do have time to like keep playing with him, keep hitting him, keep trying to get his plates down. Hopefully he doesn't have a satchel or an armor box or anything, but time's on my side here. I'm just waiting for the opportunity to get close to him. So I don't want to rush him when I've not done any damage or if he's looking at me. So now that he's broken, this is my chance. I'll ADS a wee bit to make sure he doesn't just ego challenge me. And this is my chance to get close to the house, so I'll throw a grenade in. Don't get any hits in it, so he might be downstairs, but see he's just stayed upstairs and avoided the nade. Was going to wallbang that bit there, but I didn't get good timing. But lucky for me, he must have thought I was going to plate up or something. Because when he broke me, he probably thought he's going to run away and plate up, so not plating in that situation actually helped me. I think he got false confidence there and he was going to try and jump out the window and catch me while I was plating, but didn't go that way for him. So the next situation, I use my car to get to this next building. I'm just looking for people. Spot this guy here. He's in a tough spot, he's stuck in the gas. And this is where I was a wee bit too hungry for this kill, because I know he's behind this wall, but I'm not thinking about anybody else, which I should have. So I'm just waiting. Somebody threw a thermite there, I think it was from up the hill. See him? Right, somebody else gets the kill on him and I get sniped in the back. So self-revive comes in clutch. I would suggest always using a self-revive in solos. Help me here. At this point I'm plating up and I think I've got a car there, the circle's coming in, there's potentially somebody up this hill and there's somebody behind me. So I know I'm going to need to run out into the open at one point. And I've got 3 plates, so I'm going to put my plate box down because I figure having 5 plates is better than 3 instead of waiting to drop it later. I go to the closest house that I can and I see somebody right in the corner, which is unfortunate as I get there. I'm just trying to reposition, throw grenades while this guy's dicking me. And at this point, because he's in the house and he's bottom floor, I'm going to use the sound cues while I'm plating up to see if he's coming out to get me. Use the heartbeat sensor. I know he's still in there. Just take my time. ADS walk as well. Check every corner. It could be high or low here. And this guy is not the guy who was in this house. He was ghosted, so that's why ADS walking and checking every corner's always the way to go. I think I checked my heartbeat sensor again. Make sure this guy's still here. Check to see if he's peeking any windows. And he's still there, which is not a surprise. He's got a house near the last couple of circles. So I know I'm going to need to challenge this guy. I try and fake him out a wee bit. I know he's just sitting there watching the stairs, because why wouldn't he? Hit a few shots. And then, I don't know why, but he decides I don't like that fight. And he jumps out. I hear the footsteps and go out and get him. It's pretty good fight for me there because he done that. And this next guy, he's right behind this head glitch here. I didn't break him, he broke me, so I repositioned because I don't want to fight that. It's not a good fight to take. I don't know why they call it a head glitch, it's just a good position. It's not a glitch, but we'll call it a head glitch because everybody else does. But it's a good position, so I airstrike it so he can move away from that position because he probably would have won the fight. I go up and just check that he's not there, and I see the next circle and I've got a gas mask, so I'm going to wrap round and I'm going to take his position because it was such a good position to have, so why not? Get in to this wee corner here. Now I'm behind the wall and he needs to come to me. See him? Gets a few good hits on me, I get a couple on him. He jumps down, which is probably a bad idea. I get the high ground here. I try and finish him, but I don't see him quick enough, so I think I'm going to go plate up, get in cover. And now I've got plates, and he doesn't. And that's how I won it, so happy days. If you found this helpful, and you want to see more of it, please give the video a like, and thank you for watching.
I want attention and then I want to leave alone.